So I'm back for the Black Ink Crew New York, alright? So let's just get into the review. No need for introduction. So Donna tells the story about what happened with her and Maxwell's sister and all of that stuff, and how she had to mace them bitches when they all tried to jump on her. And like I told y'all last week, I don't blame Donna for macing them damn bitches, because like I always say, just like Cadillac Kimberly said once before in one of her older videos a couple of years back, if two bitches try to approach me, I'm not gonna try to fight no two hoes, okay? Ain't no need to even attempt to do that. Ain't no need to even try to do it. Ain't no need to pretend like you want to do the shit. Ain't no need for that. Ain't no need to be trying to fight no two hoes, okay? Like, that's just the smartest thing to do. Ain't no way in the fuck I'm finna fight two folks that trying to jump on me. No way. No way. No way. No fucking way. Ain't gonna happen. So, she was telling them the story, and, you know, Walt was like, you know, then she told everybody she had the mace in her pussy. And I didn't know that she had the mace up in her pussy. So, girl, like, were you afraid that the shit was gonna spray up in that shit and burn it up? I mean, I know you're used to it being burnt from time to time, but goddamn, Donna, you ain't got no motherfucking fear, bitch. That's why I like you, though. I like you, because you ain't got no motherfucking fear. You don't get no fuck. So, this new girl come in with this little more blueberry wig that she had on. And I don't know what it is about these girls in New York. First, Lil Mo got that same blueberry wig on. Now, this bitch got that same blueberry pie wig on. I guess that's the style up in New York. Don't come for me, because I know how y'all can be about y'all city. Don't come for me. I'm just asking a question. So, you know, Melody don't know who the fuck this girl is. But Walt says that that's the new receptionist, because he hired her. And so Melody was like, okay, so this is what we do. We hiring people and all of that stuff. Now, you could tell that she really wasn't here for a period. She wasn't here for it at all, due to the fact that she's the motherfucking manager, and she feel like she's the one that should be hiring motherfuckers, which is the truth. I mean, if she's the manager, why shouldn't she be hiring nobody? So I do get what she's saying. She gave this girl a list of things to go get and all this stuff. And when she walked out the door, Melody locked her ass out. Petty as a motherfucker. So the next thing you know, Teddy takes Caesar to go get tested for sexually transmitted disease, because ever since he broke up with the BC powder lips bitch by the name of Duchess, you know what I'm saying, his ass has been out here fucking everything that walks. He done fucked Persuasion with her fucked up ass shots. He done fucked Carly Red with her old ass. He done fucked several other bitches. I mean, he just willing to fuck anything that motherfucking walks. And child, more power to him, because when you single, you got the right to fuck anything that walks if you fucking want to, because at this point I ain't single no more, so I cannot fuck anything that walks at this point. So it is what it is. But you know, you just can't be fucking everything that walk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to just have some type of respect about your dick sometimes, because you don't want to put your dick up in just any fiery pussy that walks the line. You just can't do that, because you gotta make sure that these pussies are not flaming hot like Cheetos. You just can't do that. So that's why he gonna get a STD test. And when he said, well, you do have a sexually transmitted disease, and then Caesar started worrying about the fact that it's bad for business because he do tattoos and all of this shit, but it's really a urinary tract infection. So small compared to everything else that he could have said. I just knew that he was going to say, well, Caesar, you got gonorrhea. Caesar, you got trichomonas. You know, Caesar, you got chlamydia. You know, something that can be cured. You know, you have that. But he said he got a urinary tract infection. Even though it's small, that still should be a wake-up call, bitch. Keep your dick in check and keep your dick protected and have more respect for your dick, okay? Like I do. You can't be fucking everything that walks. And you can't put everything in other... You can't have your shit in everybody's mouth either. And you can't have your mouth on everybody's shit, if you get my drift. So, Caesar, boy, calm what they call the fuck down, okay? Before you get yourself wrapped up in some shit that you can't get rid of. Know that. So, I forgot where they were at. I want to say it's Texas. That's what I want to say. But I'm not really sure. I forgot. But, Sky, her and her friend Allison. I think Caesar fucked her too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Sky's friend Allison. They go out and they meet the adopted mother of Sky's boys, Dez and Genesis, and I think the woman's name was Candace. She's a cool white lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, she one of them cool ass white women. And you know, she was very welcoming to Sky. She let her walk around the house that the kids grew up in and all of that shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman straight up was sympathetic to Sky. She understood Sky, and she knew that the fact that she gave those kids up for a good reason, because she knew that Sky couldn't take care of it, and she knew that she was the right woman for the job. And you know, she was very welcoming. And that whole scene between them, you know, the youngest one would be ready to see Sky. That's what the woman said. But Genesis, on the other hand, we don't know yet. But the youngest one is ready to see Sky, pretty much ready to see Sky. So we move on for a second and go back to New York for a minute, and Caesar tells the rest of the folks that, you know, he didn't decide to change his life. You know what I'm saying? This urinary tract infection, it made him think about things in a whole different perspective. He even thinking about, you know, settling things out with his baby mama. And Teddy was like, this is the same one that put you on child support. This is the same one that had you sent to jail several times. This is the same bitch that did all this shit to you, and you want to make amends with this motherfucking bitch? But okay, this urinary tract and got to your motherfucking head instead of your dick. I don't know what's going on with you. That's basically what the fuck Teddy's saying. So, you know, at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta let the petty shit go. Sometimes it could be the smallest things as a damn urinary tract infection to make you think about shit. The shit, the baby mama and the baby daddy drama is the dumbest shit that you could really be going through. I mean, take it from me. I am a product of baby daddy, baby mama drama, and that's why the fuck I knew who the fuck my daddy was, but that's why the fuck I did not have the best relationship with my father until I was old enough to do it on my own, because of the baby daddy, baby mama drama and all of this other shit that was intertwined into the bullshit. So with that being said, it's good that Caesar was being mature enough to reach out to his baby mama so they can settle their differences, and that makes me go ahead and talk about that. He be so with Crystal. And you know, Crystal said, you know, she was there, and he said he wants to apologize to her for everything that he did to her and everything that he may have said to her, because at the end of the day, that's the mother of his child, and they're going to be stuck together for life. And that's what motherfuckers fail to realize. When you walk around here and you fucking everybody raw and you don't even think, you got to realize, the more you fuck a bitch raw, the more you can get somebody pregnant, and the more you're gonna be stuck with that motherfucker for the rest of your motherfucking days, okay? That's what you gotta understand. So, motherfucker, you got to understand this. You gotta understand it pretty clear. If you out here, and if you out here fucking around like that, you got to know what you doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what the fuck you're doing. You hear what I'm saying to you? You got to know what you're doing. You got to know exactly what it is. At the end of the day, you fucking around, this bitch could get pregnant, and voila, you stuck with this bitch for life. Pretty much. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just the harsh reality of the situation. And they came to, you know, they came to terms with it, and you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. So then, Scott meets her younger son, Dez. When he walks in the building, he sees Sky, he runs up and hug her. Like, you know, he been ready to meet her for the longest time. That's just like when these folks be coming home from the Navy and they run up and hug folks. That's what happened with that. So, you know what I'm saying? They was, you know, enjoying each other's company. They was happy to see each other. And, you know, it was a great emotional reunion. And he understood why she gave him and his brother away. Because if she didn't do it, they'd be in the worse off predicament than they was when she gave them, before she gave them away. And you know, that's the thing here. It's not necessarily abandonment. She gave them up to give them a better life that she knew that she couldn't give them. And that's just really what it is. And honestly, he understood that. So later on, there's the football game, and she's so excited. She's being a football mom. It was so cute and funny to see. So she thanked Candace for allowing her to be there, allowing her to meet her son, allowing her to go to the football game and see her son play football. You know, all of that shit. She was just very thankful. But the thing that she honestly was upset about was the fact that she did not get a chance to see Genesis or talk to him. So Candace tried to talk to him again, and it just didn't work out that well. But later on down the line, Candace wound up talking to Genesis again, and Genesis decided to meet up with Sky. From the moment she walked up there, Genesis was not having it, period. He was not trying to hear nothing Sky had to say. She was crying and everything, but he still didn't give a fuck about her tears, nor her explanations, nor anything that she had to say. He didn't give a fuck. And next thing you know, he swung on her ass. Then you can tell that's Sky's son. Not only do he look like her ass, because number one, she couldn't deny him if she wanted to. That's number one. But number two, he got the strength of his damn mama. Because the way he threw them fucking security guards, 3 of them like they were fucking rag dolls. That's some shit his mama would have did. So you know that's her motherfucking son. All the way through and through. I don't give a fuck. That is her damn son at the end of the day. He get that from his mama, okay? He threw them motherfucking security guards like a damn rag doll. Just like Scott threw Rashida Ali ass around like she was a damn puppy. That's mother and son type of shit. Even though he swung on her ass, she still squared up and did not want them security guards touching him. But the thing of it is, he's angry. And I see people on social media as I watch the episode, because I downloaded the episode, I didn't watch it with everybody else. But I see people, you know, looking at the contrast. Dez is happy to see Sky, but Genesis is not. You cannot tell nobody how they're supposed to feel. At the end of the day, he has a right to feel some kind of way about being given up. He had about being gay, whatever. I don't want to say the wrong word because y'all know. Y'all can correct somebody. He has the right to feel the way that he does. Honestly, he does. I mean, it's just like when I was growing up and me and my sister had different points of views. I hated my father because he wasn't there for me, and I was a tad bit jealous of the things that he did for our other 4 siblings. I was jealous, and I'm man enough to admit that at the age of 28 years old, I was jealous because they had our father and me and my sister did not have him. So I was upset with him about that. But at the time, my sister was not upset. She still loved him and thought that he was the world, even though he did not give us the world. You know, she still loved him as if he did give us the world. But I didn't, because I saw it the way that it really was. But now the roles have reversed, and now I'm the one that's cool with him, and she does not really care at this point in time based off the same feelings I had when I was growing up. So you can't tell anybody how they're supposed to feel. Just because one of the children feels a certain way don't mean the other one got to. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, some kids look at it in the real sense and some don't. Some are gonna love the parent regardless of their shortcomings. But then you have the other kid that's gonna point out the motherfucking shortcomings, and that's why they can't fuck with them because of the shortcomings. So I understand the compare and the contrast, because when I was growing up, the younger son was basically my younger sister when it came down to my dad, and Genesis was me when it came down to my dad. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never swung on him, but that's what it was. And at this point, Genesis is my brother, and basically is the way my brother is about my stepfather, which is his dad that's no longer around. So you can't tell nobody how they're supposed to feel. But anyway, this is my review on Black Ink Crew, season 6, I think season 6, episode 3. Make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and do what you feel. And I'll be back before the week is over with a 2017 a year in review video, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.